Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Clubhouse. Tuesday, July 11th, 2023, 121 shows. If you stuck with us this long, I don't know. Do we have the glue? Do we have the memorization or the hypnotism? It's like hanging out with a bunch of nice guys. Molson, would you agree?
Yeah, I'd also agree
What
that my
other-
internet sucks and you cut out halfway through that sentence.
That wasn't your internet.
Oh
That wasn't
no!
your internet.
I was saying what a nice guy you are. We're so happy to have you tonight. You look fantastic.
A line from a movie comes to
You like my
mind.
shirt? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's
I
it.
like your shirt. That's a very, and we'll talk a little bit about our
Black
shirts
on
tonight and everything. That's right. So, it's it was 90 degrees today here in Connecticut with low humidity. I was thinking about everybody around the country who had 90 to 100, 110, somewhere in there. But with the high humidity, man, it was really, really nice. When I took a break today from work, we got environmental HVAC issues at work. It's all over the place. There's 1,000 reasons why. I won't get into it, but I stepped outside today and it felt just darn good. I literally took off my shirt and I sat on the tailgate and I let the sun come in and hit me, man. Nothing. What a great feeling it was. So I hope everyone's having some good weather. To our friends up north, I'm familiar with the people in Vermont. We are thinking about you. 8 to 9 inches of rain all over the place. Mount Pelier and other locations in Vermont. We are thinking of you, and please hang in there. Been there, done that. And to many of the public safety organizations in Vermont and around the country who are providing mutual aid, please be safe. And we give you a big round of applause and thank you for what you're doing to help the people of Vermont, as well as other people around the country who are being affected by very dangerous weather that has made some major impacts in people's lives. Molson, were you infected by that rain the other day?
No, I didn't hear anything. Well, we had rain, but I didn't hear anything about this. I just Googled it. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, it is
Vermont.
absolutely.
You know what the problem is, eh?
What's that?
They should be paying more carbon tax. That'd stop the flooding.
You think
Zing! Sorry. Bad timing. Sorry. Just had to.
Yeah. That's when I want your internet to go down.
More of a freedom tax than.
Hey, that's crazy, man. That's insane. I'm looking at the pictures. Now I'm going to be distracted the whole show. Sorry, guys.
Well, that'll be a first.
So,
hey, some guys have been asking me right about my cigar. Let's just quickly get it over with. Here we go, guys. This is a damn good cigar. Almerta Fuerte. This is a cigar when I smoke, when I'm in some type of celebration or memorial mode of something. This is in honor of Bean. I just felt it was appropriate tonight. Great cigar, as long as it's. I think I only have one more left in my humidor, but these are good cigars. They're a little bit more pricey, but yeah, what the heck, man? She was worth it, and everything else. So. Molson, what are you up to tonight? What are you doing?
I just saw that A-Rod is in Dominican. So I know a couple of episodes ago when we had the repeater book guy on, A-Rod was asking Ariel Rodriguez, or he was asking about if repeater book had Dominican Republic information. And so now it clicks in, and so he's there. A-Rod, are you there for vacation, or did you move there? Move out of the state of Florida into the Dominican? I don't know. That would be pretty cool. But listen, guys, this last weekend, I did my first. I did my first fox hunt. Brought my son.
Nice.
It was fun. I had a little bit of issues, technical issues, but initially I wanted to build my own fox hunt antenna. Didn't have time to do that. The fox hunt was on Sunday, so I brought my Yaesu, my 5D, and I brought my Baofeng. Just back up. Anyways, and so another one of the club president, we went with him. He had the attenuator, he had everything, but he forgot the adapter to go to the Yaesu. So we had to use the Baofeng. And unfortunately, when we were within like very short distance, it was you can't attenuate it properly. It doesn't have the S meter, so we walked right by it like 4 times. But yeah. Anyways, that was my weekend. I fox hunt. That was a lot of fun. My son came. He really enjoyed it. And man, my son is going to put a lot of people to shame with his studying for his ham test. I'll tell you that one.
Excellent.
Good.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Canadian bacon and pancakes. Let it roll, baby. Add the syrup.
Whoa. Were you practicing that all week?
Yeah, but you know how much, you know what happens in my brain. I didn't know, do I say the bacon first? Do I say the pancake syrup? Where do I throw in the syrup? You know what happens to me, man. My brain is sometimes a train wreck. It starts up here, but when it hits the mouth, it comes out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, somebody should make a meme about that, right?
No, be careful that one.
Anyway, so no, that's
anyway, but that's good though.
He was so we were with the club president, who's also a VE or an examiner. So he was asking all kinds of questions, and it was funny because we were driving back towards Tim Hortons after the event to have a coffee with everybody. We were driving by a ham's house, and the president pulls over and he says, "Look at the tower," and he's like, so he went from top to bottom. The guy had like 7 or 8 antennas. And he's walking my son through all of them. And so the stuff that my son's been studying, the Aggies and all that, and he was explaining. And then the guy came out. He's like, "Hey, why don't you guys come in and see my station?" So anyways, the guy's got some nice radios. Let me tell you that one. It's got the Yaesu 3000. What is it? The FT 3000, whatever. And then he's got the 7610. He's got some very nice radios in that shack. So I don't know. Maybe someone's going to break in there one day. Just saying,
No,
You know what's good? Molson, seriously, you know what's good? First off, we're not going to teach the kid how to do burglary because that is a felony charge. I think we can get a clarification on that from an expert here. But
and for those
don't want him making
for the
big
first time,
for
for those watching for the first time, it's clearly sarcasm. Okay. Sorry.
Clearly.
My point that I'm making is it's good that he hears ham radio terms and stuff from other people because every sibling, you teach a kid something, whatever, but it's always good for them to hear it from somebody else. It just reinforces it. It shows them a different angle. Because again, I could tell my kids 1,000 times, and I love my kids. I'm honored, but sometimes I'll say it, and I'm not saying I get the eyes that roll. That like, oh my God, Dad's going on and on and on and on about it. But I just think when they hear the same thing, okay, yes, but I do. And thanks, Steve. But when they hear exactly the same thing, or maybe a different arrangement of words, and it's said to them, it just help me out, guys. It reaffinates. Is that the right word?
Reinforce?
It
Reaffirms.
Reinforce. Thank you. Reaffirms, and reaffinates that. That's like, yeah, my father was right. My mother was right. See? So
No. They never say that. At least not to where you'll hear it.
They say it when they hit 20. Maybe their mid-20s to 30s. They will start to.
That's when we started saying it, but we never say it in front of our parents.
Steve, what are you up to, man?
Whole lot of no good. What was this weekend?
You need bail money?
What did I do? No. So this weekend I took the trailer out and showed it off to one of the local Aries groups, the Dorchester County Aries, which is one of my 3 counties here. Very impressed with it. This coming weekend, I have 5 parks that I'm going to go hit here in South Carolina on Saturday. I am under, what is it now? Just under 100 remaining in the state. I have 6 parks east of I-95, and I will have everything east of 95 in South Carolina done. I have 19 parks south and east of I-20. And then I just have the upstate to hit. So Working
You're
through
like a Poda machine. You're a Poda machine. Look at you.
Well, actually, I got out on the 4th and hit 3 new parks to me up around the Florence, South Carolina area. So got those done. Haven't had a chance to sit down and do videos.
And that's the reason why you weren't here last Tuesday, right? Because you weren't here last Tuesday, were you? Can't remember. Did you blow us off?
No. Well, no. We had planned.
Yes.
Wife made plans.
You blew. As Molson would say, you blew us off. But go ahead, explain yourself. Here he. Court is now in session.
Yeah. Well, we ended up having a terrible storm roll through and lost power. So I was without internet for the evening.
You don't have emergency backups there? A trailer?
Not that I could have taken out and fired up in that storm.
A porta potty? No, you wait for after the storm.
You got to plan
After
better,
the storm,
Steve.
you guys were already done.
Man, Joe, if we had him on the lie detector test, that thing would be going digga 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 digga.
He knows
That's how they always
good
go.
and well. He could have been. He could have been more prepared.
Yes, when you're
I
telling
could
the
always be
truth,
more prepared.
when you're telling the truth, it's like this. You're not sweating, but you're like a digga 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 digga. Holy cripes!
So,
Even I know that.
but yeah. And Shane, where are you? I see you saying that I haven't been here for years. Where are you at tonight? So, talking trash.
So, hey, I got to tell Joe Brett, because I got a feeling our friend over here in Wisconsin was getting a little edgy today. I know I was drooling over some of the Amazon stuff, but Senior Discount Joe Brett with the updates throughout the day. You and Shane and many others, and Jason 2.0 with his show, man.
I was wondering what the hell that was about.
Well, he was our friend down there. Our friend who over here, he was like, "Oh my God, please, what? Take my money? Why not?"
Yeah, I mean, Shane sent me a text message this morning and says, "Please don't let me miss any Amazon Day deals." And then he's going to get on Twitter and
Did he really say?
he's going to act like he's not interested.
No, just having some fun. No, that was actually more directed to not people like my YouTube friends here. It's more directed to my everyday friends going, "Oh my God, I got such a good deal on this. I got a good deal on this." I'm learning more about their buying habits before it's even posted on their credit card. Just like, stop. I don't care. So as soon as I post it, I'm like, oh crap, I'm gonna make a lot of my friends mad because they're all posting their links and everything right now. So that's why I put it in there. Not even
Trying to make a living, Shane. Thanks a lot.
I know.
It's very interesting. So it's funny you said that, because it's very interesting what people are choosing to buy. It's sort of like when Facebook came on, and people were like, "This is what I'm having for dinner tonight, and this is where we're going, or this is where we're at."
Yeah.
You learn more about people, and what through what they just bought on Prime Day. You know,
and that was the segue I was going to make. The one thing that annoyed me more when I was more active on social media was the first cold snap of the winter and the first heat wave of the summer, because every soccer mom within 100 miles of me had to post a picture of their dashboard's thermometer, and thank God they did, or else I'd have no idea it was 95 degrees out and humid. I would not have kept hydrated, and I would have turned into a human raisin in my car because I wouldn't roll down the windows. I thank you for sharing all that information. So sorry.
Well, that's a meme right there. Joe,
Yes.
how much stuff did you buy? How much stuff have you, or how? Because it goes on for another 24 hours. We have until tomorrow. How much stuff would you? How many items? A dozen? What do you think?
No, I ain't bought nothing.
It's not what he bought; it's what was bought through his affiliate links.
Okay,
Well,
right.
That matter.
Then I go
And
see
Noel
if
and everybody.
I need some of that too. But no, actually, I do have a solid state drive in my cart. I'm like, why buy it today? There's a whole another day tomorrow, right? It may get lower. I may find a better deal tomorrow. I don't know.
Oh,
But,
look at that.
You really
Strategy.
The last few times I've turned the computer on, it's wanting to do this ScanDisk crap or whatever. So it's the hard drive that I keep all my video storage on, all my little clips and all that. So I think that means, Steve, you can correct me if I'm wrong, that means it's going to crap. And it's going to completely quit.
About to be host, my friend.
So, and I didn't even realize that I opened the case up, and it's a hard drive. Okay, the big clunky ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yep, it's time to trade that in for an SSD and copy the videos over.
Okay, but
Yes.
are the deals really that good? Because I was looking, and Joe, you shared that. I don't know if it gave me the Canadian price or the U.S. price, but you shared that adapter kit. You know what I'm talking about? The test adapter kit.
No.
Anyways, it was like all kinds of like adapters for radio, SMA to PL259 and all.
Oh yeah, yes.
$200.
It
was
honestly,
$179 American.
Well, still.
The professional ones are most of the professional ones that the two-way radio shops have had for like the last 20 years or so. They are expensive. They are we're not talking no cheesy, material to being used. We're talking, and again, it's only for temporary stuff too.
It comes with its own case, man. It's a zippered case
right.
with foam inserts. I mean, that's nice.
Foam, dude, you're paying for the foam, so you can either just buy these connectors individually, throw them in a Ziploc bag, and put it in a Rubbermaid container, which is what I do. A friend of mine gave me a nice, because my other Rubbermaid container cracked. I took plastic tape, and she said, here, take this, put all your stuff in it. Okay, that's cool. So you have two ways of doing it, Molson. But the question, and a serious question, Molson, if I was to send you a link for something, does it automatically convert it over to the Canadian Amazon? Or, where do they get you? Where, at what point do they say, oh, wait a minute, you're Canadian, there's the upcharge because of your whatever your system is?
I honestly, a lot of times you'll click the link. If you go Amazon.com, it'll be the US. And I just know that kit that Joe Brett shared was $200 something. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't find
But
it.
You think about it. You walk into the clubhouse with your adapter kit in a Ziploc bag, or that case that I shared in the nice foam inserts. Who's going to get the respect?
Dude,
you just demand respect.
It's all about
right. You're walking in with Izzo and going ching, 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 ching in a Ziploc bag, and you got that nice.
Just buy a Pelican.
You're like the big bad Clint Eastwood gunslinger, that gunslinger with that nice 45 revolver on your hip that's all shiny and everything, man. Dude, that's, what do you call that stuff? A bling bling or swing or swag? What do they call that stuff? Anyway, man, that would. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I was talking. Listen, guys, I was talking to Molson's wife before the show went on. Let me tell you something. You walk into you come home, you do that, and Pam is just gonna be like, "How many blizzards do you want tonight, baby?" I am telling you, she will just melt faster. That woman's gonna be like, "Oh my God, look at the guy I married. He's incredible. Look at what he did for me."
Really? Okay. You know how to touch you with reality you are right now.
I'm trying. Is she listening? Is she listening upstairs saying, "Oh, he's so full of shit"?
She doesn't have to listen to know you're full of that, but
She's already got you pegged in, buddy.
Hey,
you know what I'm doing? You know what I got a confession to make. Sorry, guys. I'm not to realize. I'm going to share my screen.
Time.
I'm going to share my screen. Give me a second. Share screen. Where is it?
Oh, we like confession time here on the Clubhouse.
So, I want to
Steve.
I just tagged Shane in a Amazon link, and he cut his camera off so nobody sees him checking it out.
I've talked to my wife about moving my shack into the garage, and we have a double wide with extra. So I've been toying with just general layouts. If I was to divide my shack, if I was to divide my garage in half, and then
Is that you? Wait.
Serious.
Is that you on the bottom? No. Is that you on the bottom? See, I like that. Look at that. And with the black, look with the black
Look at the
t-shirt
body.
and everything.
That's
Look at
totally my. That's me.
the only thing you are
Can't
missing
strings.
is that zipper. The only thing you're missing is that connector case with the padded. No.
that's what I
Go
do.
back to blue.
That's
No,
what I
go
do
back
every
to black.
morning when I plan my clothes. I'm like, let's see what I would look like with a lime green shirt, and would that go with some red pants? Well, how would that work? You know? Yeah, that's what I do every morning. Anyway, so yeah, I gotta put this away because I'll focus on it for 5 hours. So stop sharing. Sorry about that.
Jesse says you
Yeah,
forgot
we
the
lost
blizzard.
Izzo.
I thought it was my internet, not Izzo's.
Oh,
No, it's
For
his.
once,
No.
it's,
Well,
where's the
Welcome back,
scale
Izzo.
to the 2-scale blizzard? Listen.
Ah,
It's a design software. I could imagine or I can envision a large blizzard bigger than reality. Yeah. Hey, who said this? Don. He says not enough belly to be Molson.
oh, hell! Wait a minute.
And too much hair. He's right about the hair. Well, if I put my head upside down, it would be about right. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm honestly contemplating moving this shack to the garage. I'm so tired of being in the basement, guys. Like, it's just so depressing. It's like sometimes I'll be upstairs and it's like I don't want to go down to the shack. So, if you have the opportunity, do not make your shack in the basement. My suggestion. So, anyways, where were we?
Evidently,
Where did his
yeah, I need to do an audio check. Is my audio crap?
Yeah, your audio is
Yep.
absolutely copy.
That's two. Maybe we should blame StreamYard tonight. So,
Could do that. Shane,
Yeah.
what's going on with you?
oh, not a whole lot. Last weekend, I did one little Parks on the Air activation. Kind of a spur of the moment thing. When I was running some errands. I had the old Jeep out. I had the ATOS antenna, and I got my head really confused by a SD call sign or an SM call sign. Turned out I got a contact from Sweden. So using an ATOS, a screwdriver vertical antenna with a 2-to-1 SWR, I'm able to get Sweden. So
It gets out.
it just shows that the pursuit of perfection, where you're trying to get just a perfect 1-to-1 SWR, you can knock yourself out, but just get something in the air and get on the air and see what happens.
That's it.
Of course, the guy from Sweden's doing all the heavy lifting, but
Oh.
still,
Yeah. But the best antenna is the one that you have on the air.
Exactly. So that was about it for the weekend. Getting ready for getting all my camping gear and my liver checked out. Next weekend, Shaq and Greg's going to be in my area, so we're going to be camping together for the weekend. So,
I was going to say, are you pre-gaming your liver for Huntsville? Is that what I'm hearing?
oh, stay. It's all right. You don't have to hide. Yeah,
There you go.
Fine. We'll be fine. No, I won't be able to make it to Huntsville this year.
Your highs got to go up a bit.
I can do that.
It was
There's a little better.
do that.
There you go.
What's with the senior
Wait,
citizen
wait.
discount?
That's Izzo, I guess. Is that too high for you?
That's Tenny.
Yeah. Clean up in aisle 9.
That's my walkie-talkie. Yeah, I guess Izzo was screwed around with the names. That's why when he mentioned it earlier, I was wondering what the hell senior discount was about.
Yeah, let me-
Senior discount. Not,
No.
Oh,
not senior discount.
Shane, are you responsible for your title in parentheses down there?
yes, I am. I think I'm
Okay.
the last person that does not have Amazon Prime. So,
But dude,
Oh, I can help you out with that with 30-day free trial.
I was going to say, I probably have a code for that one. And I'm not even an affiliate yet. So
You can cancel before your 30 days is up and not pay a thing. Get your
Yeah.
deals.
get your Prime Day deals
Yeah,
and
but-
then cancel.
that's Joe. That's the thing I hate is like we'll give you a 30-day or 60-day free trial, but you have to give us your credit card. It's like
But just in case you forget to cancel,
yeah.
they got
just-
you.
no. It should be automatic cancellation. You have to subscribe to stay in the program. See,
That's not a good business plan.
Yeah, but the intentions behind it are deceitful. Like
That's
think
what
about it.
business
Like,
is.
Yeah.
No, Yeah, well,
I mean,
it shouldn't be.
you know
like,
how
that should
gas
be illegal.
stations run, right?
Yeah, but you
Cheap
get
gas
charged
out
for
in the
what you
parking
use.
lot, expensive food inside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Expensive
about
garbage
prepaying.
inside.
Hey, listen, I'm just part of the club that if it's a free trial, I shouldn't have to give my credit card information, and you have to opt in afterwards, right? It's about testing the waters. It's about trying. It's like dating. Think about it, right? You're not putting a ring on it and then saying, "I'll decide to not marry you." You date, and then you make the commitment, right? Like, oh,
Yeah.
sorry, sir, you're actually legally married. You forgot to send us a letter saying you didn't want to marry. Come on, like that's just
It's called responsibility, Daniel.
that's
gotta
why I'm responsible.
remember stuff.
Sign up for
And,
trials.
and there's some women that do require a credit card number up front too. So
Oh,
Credit card or credit score?
yeah.
Yes.
depends on what state you're in.
Let's see your credit
Nevada,
card,
they're
your
checking your
keys
score.
to your car.
No, nobody's allowed to borrow the car. Screw that.
Shane says, "Is this couples therapy session?" Call it what you want.
Oh, Shane.
Oh jeez.
That's not here. What you got there? Shane? Yeah, I'm talking
Who?
to you. Looking around like, is he talking to me? Lamborghini Jills? Original.
Yep. Lamborghini gills.
That's how you say it after a few of them, right?
Yeah,
Stuff
probably.
like that.
Leinenkugels. It's a local beer.
So is Izzo coming back?
Yeah, he'll get back eventually.
Hopefully.
Hey.
Might have to send him
So-
a text.
Who knew? He is the glue that hold the show together.
Yeah. I think it's his microphone. Ever since he started using that mic, is when it.
Well, it had like a
lags.
Max Headroom effect to it, where his audio would get shaky and stop, but his voice still goes. Then the audio would catch up, or the video would catch up, and the voice would stop. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, you think you're missing what he's saying, but it actually just comes 2 seconds later, and
Yeah.
oh, that sounded bad too, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Did you guys talk about 13
No.
colonies last week?
No, did not. How'd you
Man,
do,
I mean,
Steve?
that 13 colonies piss some people off. I'll tell you that one. I don't go on
Oh,
Facebook
yeah.
often, but when I do, it's for the drama. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, there's definitely some drama with 13 colonies. I actually got the clean sweep, including the 3 bonus stations.
Hmm.
Hey.
So, and
I did.
I did it all from work.
Wow.
Don't get me going again, Steve.
Oh,
Let's see. I got everything but GB13. He don't. Does that guy ever do Sideman?
Yes.
wait,
yes.
you were-
Late at
you were
night
supposed to do it on
after.
Sideband?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually work for it, Steve.
Joe, I actually, yeah, exactly. I was gonna say I had to work for mine, just like Joe Brett and many others. My computer didn't do the work for me.
Get the boxing
No, no.
gloves out.
It was after 10 o'clock at night, almost 11 midnight. I think I'd have to check my logs on 20 meters. And then the other English station, I actually worked on 40 meters, but that was also late at night, like around 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11:30 at night. So I went right down to the wire. I finally got my clean sweep. I went right down to the wire of getting that.
I actually forgot about it. That
Mike,
last
I'll
day, I
give you
forgot all
access to the
about
remote if you want it.
I
it. He needs it.
I had every intention. Like last year, or the year before, I got clean sweeps, and then this year it just didn't work out. I think I got I went on with my son. We got 4 stations in 5 minutes, and then I was like, I'll get the rest later, and then never happened. Part of it's my antennas I still have to work on my antennas, but I don't know. Whatever.
Had a little fun though, right?
Look at they're
Yeah, I
saying
don't know what it is.
GB13 was on a boat, guys. The HMS
really?
Belfast. No.
Was that
kid.
to symbolize the British that were trying to escape back to,
That's awesome.
you know, escape the wrath of those who came here, the colonies.
Well, maybe he was on Sealand. You never know.
There you go.
Yeah.
Get us in trouble for that one.
It was interesting. I know, like, some people on Facebook, they're like, oh, they're only doing CW and never available, and that's why Ham Alerts is so great, because I remember last year and the year before, I had problems with the GB station, and I put it in my phone. I think one time it went off at like 2 a.m. because, hey, they're in a different time zone, people. So I got up, I came down to the shack, made the contact, and went back to bed. But, like, you know, you got to be a little strategic in these things, you know. So
I will say to those to the activators, thank you. 7 or 8 days of, you know, giving up some time with family, friends, and doing, maybe cutting your grass or whatever, and doing it, as well as putting up with a lot of unneeded BS. I'm not going to go there tonight with that, because I don't want to give those people any more airtime. I saw a lot of nonsense that I could, and matter of fact, there's a couple of Facebook groups I just deleted. Bye bye. I'm not going to deal with it, and I'm going to go play radio. I'm not going to. I don't want to hear about your problems and your wants or your wishes. You know something? Be a freaking man. Be a freaking man and stand in front of the radio. And guess what? And if you don't get it today, maybe you'll get it tomorrow. Your life is not going to be over because of that. So, and Shane, thank you for saying hello.
And then we've got.
Thank you for your first super chat to Moo Mad Ham Cow. Mad Ham
that.
Radio Cow. I'm sorry.
I love that name.
Thank you.
I love that.
So do you have something you want to go through?
Yeah, real quickly. So, hey guys, we lost a friend. Kids lost a mother. Husband lost a wife. Family members lost a beautiful woman in their family. We met a woman by the name of Sarah, but we really didn't know her name, or maybe we heard it once or twice, but we knew her as Bean. KC1MEB. And this is a lady who had so much positive. I never heard her say one bad thing about the grumpy old men in this hobby. Her antics were not her antics were her, and that's what made her such a beautiful person on the inside as well as the outside. We were blessed. This ham radio community was blessed to have a positive person in this hobby, like many others. But she was a little bit more special because she was Bean. I met her a couple of years ago, and she got interested in POTA. She was doing satellite. I had the honor, and the fun. We were at the Ham Exposition up in Massachusetts last fall. I needed to get out of the house because after Sue passed away, Bean called me, as well as so many other people, and we had some really intense, positive discussions, which I didn't think I needed. Things that
Here we go. He's coming.
God darn it!
You're back.
You're back.
Go ahead.
You're back.
No, just kidding.
He gone.
Exposition.
He's got to move into the basement there, but I'll wait till he comes.
Yeah.
We'll wait till he comes. Move into the basement, Izzo.
Yep.
That's why we call today's show 73. It's not easy to say goodbye to a friend, and I wore my shirt in honor of Bean. Joe Brett wore his shirt in honor of Bean, and Steve is wearing a POTA shirt in honor of Bean. And it's very rare that you meet some people who have such a passion and a flame or spark that ignites your own personal, she has the ability to spark a fire in people with her enthusiasm, with her passion and her character. And so I never met her personally, but I really appreciated what she brought to the hobby and to us as friends on the Clubhouse. And her and Ant were great to have on as guests. And Ant is here tonight. And Ant, from myself and the whole community, our hearts are with you and your family. And I told the guys in a back room, I said, we got to do something special. We're going to call it Trees and Teas, because she liked to climb trees and she liked to make T-shirts. So we're going to do something. We got to do something special coming up in the future called Trees and Teas for Bean. And I think that would be awesome. And I just know that where she is, there better be a hell of a lot of trees, because she would enjoy that. So
Every time I see a shoe stuck in a tree, I will always remember her. I always think of her.
She broke her leg, right?
She did, at least once. And I pinned the GoFundMe to the top of the chat. That was the disease that she had that she was very passionate about. But I just pulled her stats on POTA. She had over 400 contacts between 2 meters and 70 centimeters. Strictly satellite operations for POTA for the longest time. Rocking it.
That's pretty cool. You know, anyways, I'm not going to say it. I had an idea, but we have to talk about it later. I'm not going to say it on the show. But there's some great comments here. Craig says she inspired me to rise above illness and win. Beam was always enthusiastic when I was hunting her. She went on some fun island activations as well. Rest in peace. That's from Toby.
Yep.
Lawnmower. I remember the story of her getting stuck, and Ant says, where is it? She loved that tree.
Yeah. And Ant, I want you to know I did recommend that we wear tinfoil hats tonight for her Walmart's on the air video, but
I wanted to.
Yeah,
I told you guys that we should have taken that video and edited it down and have it right after the countdown, because it's hilarious. And if you have a link to that, I think it would be amazing to just show, for those who never saw her or didn't see her on the show, you just see her personality. It was amazing. If one of you guys have it, we'll link it in the.
We'll get Shane to link it. Yeah, but
I just have to echo what everybody's saying. I've never met Bean personally, but I've had a few conversations with her online and on the radio, and she was one of those people that if you never met her before in your life, within 2 minutes of being around her, she's going to be treating you like you're her best friend, and you're going to be laughing your butt off. She has that outgoing spirit, that fun, quirky sense of humor. She's just a joy to be around. And when I saw the news break, it was literally a punch to the gut.
Man, a brick to the face, man.
Yeah. So Aunt, family, I know you got 2 teenage son and daughter and stuff. My heart's breaking for you guys, and whatever I can do, just let me know. So
I'm gonna put the link to her obituary into the live chat there, and you can read a little bit about her and her family, and also there is a GoFundMe. It's a GoFundMe for Otto-Brewer's syndrome research, which is something that she struggled with, Otto-Brewer's research, or Otto-Brewer's disease. And you put the link up there. There you go. See, Steve is always on it. Steve is always on.
Got it.
He's Control V happy. Control C, Control V.
Copy pasta. Copy pasta.
Behind Joe Brett. We have that on canvas.
So there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, that smirk on her face. That just says it all right there.
She's like, oh shit, I'm stuck.
So
got to wait for Ant to get done making the contact so I can get out of this tree.
Was it the contact or the activation? One of the two.
There he is.
Here it comes.
Think you'll remember where he left off?
Doesn't matter. We'll give him the time he needs.
Yes.
That's right.
What's up?
We still got over an hour.
All right.
Hello.
Where'd you go?
This is live production, folks. It comes with it, free of charge.
Oh my God! Can you hear me now?
Yep,
we hear you.
We're gonna.
5 by 9.
Do you know what was going on upstairs in my house? They're all on Amazon. I got Junior. Junior is because he has a direct connection, just like this computer. So he's blazing, speeding, and putting stuff in wish lists and carts and this and that. And then I go into the other room, and what do you think the princess is doing?
She needs stuff for her college dorm room, brother.
I already put stuff in there, and I told her that we'll go over it tomorrow morning. But she couldn't wait, like Christmas. They had to open up the packages. They had to peek through the wrapping paper to see what.
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay. Do I need to start all over, or do we know what's going on?
I was kind of joking about the picture behind me with being in the tree of her actually sitting there waiting for it to get done with contacts. But he puts in here, she actually stayed stuck for 10 minutes waiting for him to finish contacts before bothering him.
Right. He was sitting in the back of the truck. That was that. He was an incredible husband and friend. And that's something that myself and I'm sure others can really admire, that when you have that special relationship with your spouse where you can joke, have fun, you know your boundaries, and respect is probably the biggest thing and everything. I can't say what. So let me just quickly go back. I'm not sure where things were cutting out because of Prime Day, and Comcast. Just so you know, you will be dropped soon because this is ridiculous. This is 20. I don't mean to get in the middle of a eulogy here and go on a Molson rant, but Comcast. This is why people don't like you, because you make all your promises. We know the small print and this and that, but I call BS because this is not a big house, but this for the amount of bandwidth that we were using. And I've been in that spot again. This is because of who you are. So
it's Comcast. So it's your entire neighborhood is on the same pipeline.
Correct. Right. Correct.
That's
And the whole latency issue and everything else. So this is why I've been looking at GoNet and a few other people just to,
as long as they don't lease from Comcast, you're okay.
Correct. If not, I'm gonna build out my own infrastructure, and I don't care what it takes. I don't care if I got to knock down trees.
Just microwave shot back to the shop.
POC or something.
That's it.
That's what I'm gonna say.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go right to the Pentagon, and we'll call. All right. So
go ahead.
This is hard without my cigar. I had the opportunity of being with Bean and Ant at a ham fest last year in the fall up in Marlborough, Mass. And it was Friday night, and we were sitting. We took our trucks, and we were in the parking lot. And I pulled out my folding Poda chair, and had a great cigar with them. And we just talked about everything. And I really got to know two great people. It was an honor. It was really fun, because in this hobby, we know what happens around here. We spew a little criticism and about some of the bad, but that's maybe less than 10% of our hobby. We know our hobby is 90% plus of great things going on, whether it's making contacts, helping people on the air, off the air, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. But it was such a fun time that for the first time since Sue passed away, I just got to be me. I really, really just had and Ant and Bean helped me that night so that was always something that I will always remember. I went back and watched some of Bean's videos when I heard the news. Again, you really see such an incredible, positive, fun lady who had some medical issues going behind the scenes. We respect their privacy. But again, she took the time to make us shirts. Molson's wearing his right now. What else can you say about a nice lady? So, two quick things I want to do. If you have not seen her video, hang on, I got to do this.
I even took the ball cap off.
That's the deluxe version.
Oh.
So Bean had the tinfoil hat, and she was just goofing around. It was Bean being Bean, and that's what we all loved about her. She was not afraid to open herself up and show. Let's not be so darn serious about life sometimes, and maybe let's just have some fun. Okay.
That's it.
So tonight I made the hat. I made the hat to and it's kind of it's I can almost like feel her coming in if you believe in wherever she is right now, and maybe she's watching. Hold on one second. Okay. But what I would like to just quickly do on behalf of the clubhouse tonight, we would just like to do a ham radio call out to her. So if I ask everybody to just please think about her. And this is W2HRC, Whiskey 2, Hotel Romeo Charlie, calling KC1 Mike Echo Bravo, Kilo Charlie 1 MEB. Nothing heard. W2HRC calling KC1 MEB. Nothing heard. This is W2 Hotel Romeo Charlie, Ham Radio Clubhouse. KC1 MEB is now off the air. 7.3s and 88s from your friends and family at the clubhouse.
Very well.
So
Thanks, Suzo.
I'm gonna keep this in the shack. This is gonna be her tinfoil hat was a hell of a lot. It had dreads. It was cool what she did. So anyway.
That's cool. What a great group of viewers that we have.
For those in the Discord, I posted funeral information. So if anybody has any information, go into the general clubhouse. Joe, what do you call it? The room?
Yep.
What's
The link has also been posted in the chat,
Okay,
and
good.
we'll get Shane to add it to the show notes.
Okay.
The
So,
GoFundMe is posted to the top. Ape, thanks for the $25 super chat for the GoFundMe. We'll make sure that gets over there.
Absolutely.
be.
Thank you, Ape. Thank you. Just, speaking of Ape, I should have saved it, but we got so darn busy at work today. I found a cooler, and it was the old metal. How many of you guys remember the old metal cooler back from, I don't know, maybe the 40s, the 50s, the 60s? I was a kid, so 70s. That you would put drinks in, the bottles, the cans, the condiments, the meat. You
Still
go to
have
a
one.
park. They still have. That's right, brother.
I got
That's right,
with the
Scout.
little
Yes.
twist lock on it. Yep, I still got one of those.
And they got the
Coleman.
bottle opener on the side. Some of them.
Yep.
The
The more
green
expensive
Coleman's.
ones.
Yep,
Yep.
green Coleman.
Well, this metal one had your choice, and it was Miller Lite, Rheingold, Coca-Cola. I saw that on Amazon, and I was thinking of Ape, and I'm like, oh my God, would that man just love to fill that? Can you imagine Ape walking around in the fields of Nebraska with that, and his backwoods cigar in his mouth and hooking up his G90s, finding that park bench and just having fun. That's
Pork
Ape.
chop
That's
sandwich.
yeah.
Pork chop sandwich in his
Pork
pocket.
chop sandwich. That's right.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna check out. If I'm gonna rebuild my shack, I gotta find my wife a new appliance to buy to justify my.
You was coming.
Prime Day.
The deluxe bread maker.
He's already done that one.
And you better change that shirt that you had in that model too.
You know what? So when I got this shirt in the mail, my wife got it. She goes, "Who's Bean?" A wife typically being a wife. Who's this Bean lady? Sending you free stuff. I'm like, she's married to Aunt, and I showed the card. I'm like, don't worry about it, babe. She's like, oh, okay. So then the other day, I said, I told her, I said, one of our viewers passed away. The lady who made me the T-shirt. She goes, "You mean Bean? Aunt's Bean?" And I was like, "You remember?" She's like, "They're unique names." Of course I do.
Yeah.
So anyways, appliance shopping it is on Amazon Prime Day.
Oh, look at this. Scout, here you go. Another one of your friends buying on Prime Day.
Daniel, if you find something you're interested in, shoot me the link and I'll send you one back.
So before
With
when
a
Sh-
Joe
when
Bread
Shane-
discount, the Joe Bread discount.
when Shane was complain on Twitter, he complained about all these Prime links, and I sent him a response saying, "Here's a tissue for your issue," and I gave him a
cracked
link
me
for
up. That
discounted
made me laugh.
Kleenex. Yeah,
Tissue for your issue.
Always.
I gave you a good link back though.
Tissue for your issues. Is that what you
Thank
said?
you.
yeah.
Yep.
I gave him a good link, a good discount on some plain black T-shirts, so you can stock up.
Yeah, but they're not. You can get them cheaper at Amazon. You can get them cheaper at Costco, man.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
Listen, I have a Costco membership. Let me tell you something. I said I wasn't going to get one. I did. I said I wasn't going to go in there and browse. I have.
Yeah.
I do, man. It's just like in The Godfather 3. Just when I thought I was out, they brought me back in. I swear to God, you hit that door and they're pumping in something in the oxygen. There is something that we are breathing.
Right.
I hate Costco. My wife, instead of spending $200 on groceries, she goes to spend $500 on groceries.
Yeah, exactly. That not only that Amazon link I sent you was from Joe Brett's affiliate thing, so you're helping out your friend. But it saves you a trip to Costco where you're gonna buy more money. So it saves.
Keep going,
save,
Scout.
save. Yeah.
Keep going, Scout. There you go.
Here's the
Just
problem.
looking out for you, buddy.
I convinced my wife. So we used to use the Costco has dog food. So for our 2 dogs, we were buying the dog food there, and it's like you go all the way, you drive an hour to Costco to get dog food, and then you buy all this other stuff. I said, stop buying at Costco. We'll switch to something we can buy here at the store. Well, my dog's fart stinks so bad since they went onto that new dog food. It's not happening. She's going back.
You
to
heard
Costco.
it first, folks.
Now my wife
you heard it
has
first
to go
on the
to Costco.
Clubhouse.
Listen, if anybody in the chat has a dog, and you know what I'm talking about when they have horrible gas, put a 1 in the chat. It is
whose
nasty.
gas is worse. Okay, so who has the worst gas in your house? Who has the worst gas? You think so?
The dogs.
The dog is awful.
Do you not have a dog? Izzo, have you ever had a dog?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Inside.
I had a collie. I had a collie for about 10 years. I had a husky for almost 17 years.
See, look at the ones flooding in. They know. They feel my pain. I will pay 500 miles of gas money to get that smell out of my house.
You guys use the dog as the excuse to cover your own gas up, to cover your own Dutch ovens. Yes, you do.
So
yes, you do.
I used to have a yellow lab, and you had a warning where once in a while he'd be sitting there sleeping at the foot of the couch. All of a sudden he'd just go like this, and he'd leave the room. You're like, we're in for it now. It's bad for him.
Well, what are you feeding that? What kind of Minnesota dog food? What kind of Minnesota dog food y'all feeding? What's in the grass over there?
So, before the show tonight, my wife and I were in the other room eating dinner, and she looked at me and she goes, "Did you hear that?" And literally, the dog just looked at us like, "Yeah, that was me." It's like,
well, what do you think the dog does when you let go, Steve? Besides that, he just can't say to your wife, "Hey, Dana, you're sleeping with him."
Started. This is hilarious.
Thank you, Ape. Ape says I'm correct. Thank you, Ape. Thank you, brother. And apes don't fart, do they? I've never heard of a gorilla in the wild fart. So
see, that's why you got to make a ham fest and hang out with the ape.
Oh,
yes,
I look. Oh my goodness.
I'm overdue. Hey, I started with the bean. So now we're gonna keep on going.
Look at this. I found the ultimate soda pack. I have to share this with you guys. Let me show you. Hold on.
As in SODA or SOTA?
Soda. Look at this.
Well, you're French Canadian. Oh, look at this. Scout, that's you. That's Scout. That's Scout.
Only
look at that.
$27.
Look at that.
Yeah.
You can be a professional soda person with that.
Does it come with the beard?
Listen.
Really,
know.
I want the
That's-
beard.
yeah.
Listen, if nothing else,
That's-
I don't want the trekking poles. I want the beard.
No. So Izzo, here's where you're missing out. The trekking poles make a good antenna support.
Yeah, I already got those stakes that they use for all the other stuff.
Not
No.
to mention a DX Commander and a Eagle One, and
Dude, I need the beard. I need the bot. Let me tell you, I'm gonna show up some night, and you guys are not gonna or you guys are gonna say, "Oh my God, look at that! Look at Izzo! Look at that Izzo! How handsome he is!"
Is that
He can
where
pull-
Beer Snack's been? He's Amazon model now.
gotta drag him back in here.
Okay, so what amazing ham radio deals have you guys found on Amazon Prime?
Amazing, none.
None.
Exactly.
Yeah, nothing amazing. Nothing really to. Last year, what was it? Was it the Jackery, Joe Brett, that between you, Molson, and Shane were
The
was
EcoFlow.
the
Eco
Eco Flow? You guys paid like what? Less than $100 for something that was what? 3 or
Se-
5?
$76 for what was listed for 590 something.
And you got it. And you actually got it in time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
I haven't seen it. You got it?
They,
Pull it up. Where is
no, if the lights died, so it's not shining on it, you could see the box that the solar panels is in over there. But
Now, the solar
yeah,
panels
I think that was a typo last year. I really do. I think they messed up.
I don't know.
Because,
I think it was for a promotional gig, man.
I think it
Well,
was a
right now it's
temporary, let's flood the market
$909.
and let's push them out. And guess what? God bless. There you go. Look at this. Just look at Steve. Hey, Steve, that's what you could have used last week to come on the show. But anyway, my solar
Love you,
panels. Love you too, brother. My solar panels that I bought 2 weeks ago, they were I quickly looked at my invoice, from orders. It was only an $8 difference. Again, but again, I'm not gonna, Joe.
Sorry, it's
Okay,
live.
Joe, can you go check out what the EcoFlow 220 watt bifacial solar panel, what you show up as a price?
Did you say bifacial?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well, okay, go to the EcoFlow solar
I was
panel.
looking at bath towels. I gotta hang on.
Bath towel.
You believe the price on bath towels? $50 for 6? Jesus.
And you complain about that, but you're okay paying $200 for a fancy little bag with connectors.
Well, yeah, I'm doing more than just drying water off my arm.
The 220 watt, Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
380.
Okay,
Thanks, Steve.
$629.
Jesus.
That's
They're
what it is on
$650
Amazon.ca.
normally.
You better use your American address for that one.
There you go.
For that matter,
Let's see if I
choose
go
my
on
address.
Amazon.com. They're smart. These people know where you are, even when you go on the Amazon.com site.
Send it to my Molsa. Send it to my house. It gives me a reason to come up to Canada, eh?
They'll just make you pay the tax when you cross the border with it. So
Why are they going to search? Why are they going to search the back of the truck like they do at the a transfer station? No, really. What do they do? Are they going to say? What are you doing? I said I'm helping my French Canadian amateur radio operator put up an emergency ham radio station to help the nation of Canada. Doesn't that help? No.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to play that game at a border crossing.
I was gonna say, and if you have,
I just say I'm going fishing.
if you have
Look
anything,
at,
that you normally
hey,
carry
look at
with
my
you-
Trek poles. I can say, hey, look at my Trek poles in my flannel shirt. I'm one of you.
God,
Okay,
we
let's
bought those
look
back
at,
in July 4th.
Uh-oh. Molson, what are you doing behind Molson? What's that behind the scenes, man? You got me drooling here. Gadgets and gadgets. Look at him. Because I could see you. I could see what
Oh,
you're
shoot.
searching there. Yeah, huh?
Yeah. I type in solar on Amazon.com. I'm trying to find out, what you guys pay. You guys always get the better deals. You guys get that's like you're talking that. What reminded me of that is you were talking about that power unit that you guys got last year, and we never get those deals here in Canada.
So what does
happen.
Amazon do for you? Because it knows you're a Canadian. Am I saying this right, Steve? Canadian IP, and they automatically know that you're in, or whatever country you are in.
Yeah, I'm on Amazon.com and it says deliver to Canada. I have to change my address. I do have a U.S. address to ship to, but like they know where your IP is. You have to use a VPN to circumvent all that stuff.
To hide.
See, when we get Sealand going, we're never going to have this problem. We're not going to do that on Sealand. You come to Sealand, and everybody's treated equally. As long as you're good, we have no problems.
Listen,
we have a problem.
We'll have a policy in Sealand that no matter what, it's free shipping within Sealand.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And guess what? This is what we're going to do.
It from one side of the land to the other.
Right, and
if you pay the courier fee from your country to Sealand, we will deliver within the country to Sealand for free. Because
within 3 days.
Within
24 hours, I will personally be on call. You guys can give me a beeper, and I will be on call to deliver it. And I'll even take that picture and send it to you via text or email. It says your package has arrived, and it's a picture of your front door or wherever you're standing. And
if you're new to the
simple.
Clubhouse and you don't know what we're talking about, Google Principality of Sealand. And one day that'll be the Principality of Ham Radio Club. So
of the Clubhouse, absolutely.
Yeah. Actually, there's a documentary video on it. It's friggin' hilarious. You should watch it. So.
I just saw one of Simon Whistler's 17 YouTube channels. He did a thing on Sealand. I think it was on Mega Projects, and it was just a riot. I think it was Mega Projects, but yeah, he did a whole 20-minute video on it. It's quite amazing history how it came about.
When the UK Navy went out, or the British Navy went out, and his wife was shooting at the boat across the bow. But no lie. So the Navy goes out because the UK is angry. He has this island that was an old outpost in the World War II, and there's more to the story. Anyways, and his wife shoots across the bow of the Navy ship, and they end up leaving. They get invaded by Germans. There were some people who were coming to visit, and then they took over and they put the husband in the jail cell, and the boys had to break him out. It's like they should make a movie about that.
Yep.
Just think about it. What is the size of
German guy?
Sealand? It's like 100 square feet, maybe more. I don't know, a couple hundred square feet. The
Just
cost
big
of
enough for a
production would be
Zamboni.
so low that it would be worth making a movie. It's hilarious. I don't know. I think they should get a.
If I win the Mega Millions, mark it in the Clubhouse minutes for right now, July 11, 2023. It's 21:05 Eastern Standard Time. If I win Mega Millions, and once I decide to help the kids pay for their college, because they have to learn how to do something along with other things, pay off any other financial interest I have and maybe some future stuff. If I need to invest our money to buy Sealand and get the infrastructure going, I will do it. I will do it. Listen, guys, I have learned you only live once. Sometimes, as the great Robin Williams says, guys, we take this shit too seriously sometimes. Don't take it seriously. Guess what? We're going to buy. I'm buying Sealand.
Yeah.
I don't want. Just do it. Just do it. That's all we're going to do.
And forget sending your kids to college. They'll be the first enrollees in the University of Sealand.
Sealand U. That's right.
Sealand U.
Sealand U.
That's right. Just buy them the college.
Yeah.
Molson, did we ever research?
Out, man.
Did we ever research the call sign, the ham radio call sign? Are they under, or do we have to create a new prefix? And if someone don't like it, I don't care.
Oh man,
the FU.
We'd have to go to the ITU and.
We'll get it done. Listen.
We got to start with Foxtrot uniform too.
Yeah. Listen. Our special envoy. I'm just trying to think who would be a good envoy for that. Would that be Ape? Maybe MRD? I'm thinking who would be Steve K5 ATA. We'll set him up there.
We have to take the shortest YouTuber and send him as like the jester of Sealand. That's what we should do.
No, yeah.
Oh.
We should make a
I'm
Joker
picturing it
hat.
now.
Yeah.
No one can get on that.
I want a
It
nice
starts
glass
out one
cabinet.
Sierra Lima.
I want a nice cabinet with memorabilia for Sealand, and we're gonna put this in there. We're gonna put Beans, a tinfoil hat in there, along with other cool stuff that we've over the years accumulated. Got to have a glass cabinet. Got to have a glass or many glass cabinets.
Four-wheeling redneck says he wants to be the town drunk.
We gotta have a jailer though.
Well,
Now we're gonna have to hire a jailer, and that jailer may be the drunk. So four-wheeling redneck, you might be the jailer and the town drunk. You can let yourself in and out.
but he's got to compete with Greg. Shaq and Greg.
That's true. That's
MRD,
true.
we will draft that in. That's
Yeah.
2A's automatic.
What's this?
That's right.
No tax stamps required. Bring your oil filter.
And we gotta have a job for Frank. Frank's gonna have to cook. Frank the Tank's gonna have to cook. We're gonna have meat flown in from around the country, airdropped in by helicopter.
Well, there's not
Dang
much
it.
grazing space.
Good.
Then.
Thank goodness that you're
Right,
winning the
that's
Mega
about right.
Millions because somebody's got to pay that airfare.
Well, oh come on! This is why we have partnerships, though. This is about lobbying, Molson.
Yeah.
They do something for us. We're going to do something for them. We're going to give them a nice vacation spot and tell them to bring the wives and the daiquiris, all the daiquiris that they can drink, and we'll give them a lawn chair with a beach towel. The beach towel that has the Sealand emblem on it, just like they do in all those pish posh hotels, those 5-star hotels.
So you do realize it's 1 acre, right?
Yeah, there's plenty of room.
Ladies
For
and
those
gentlemen,
I
chairs.
live on a quarter acre.
For
For
those
those-
of you
for
who
those-
watch the watch TV and see those people in the States who win the Mega Millions, like $300 million, and 4 years later they're bankrupt, and you wonder how. It's because stupid, crazy ideas like this.
No, I am not the
That's-
poor. Trust me. I have ways of making my money make money, and it's about partnerships. And yes, a few envelopes might have to be
You want to
passed here or
sponsor
there.
a pillar on the Sealand?
Yes, that we said that, didn't we? You want to put your sticker. You want to put your sticker on the column. Give a donation.
Yeah. Endorsements.
I want to know what the weather's going to be like first.
Did you see
Well,
that
listen.
video I sent you guys about the guys who made their own island? It was like a TV show or something like that. Did you see it? Evidently you guys don't look at the links that I send you.
While
You
he's
sent us
looking
a
for
link?
that. While he's looking for that, guys, if you got nothing else better to do, go into Google and then look at the atolls in the Pacific Ocean. Man, I've been really thinking about going to an atoll, and I just want to sit and operate from an atoll. I don't know how I'm going to get my fat ass out there. I'm probably going to have to be helicoptered in, but
Shane will
Man.
take you out there on the balloon. It's okay.
you're going to have to knock me out first. When I get in the basket, let me crawl in, put me in the fetal position, and then when I get there, wake me up, and then just empty me, just turn the basket over or on its side, push me up. But those atolls are beautiful blue. My only problem is the sharks. Are those sharks going to come out of that water where I'm sitting there playing CQ Poda, and chomp?
There's no land sharks at the atoll. You'll be fine.
I need some clarification on that. It's the Pacific Ocean. That's their home. Yes, Plasma's right. Bikini Atoll. I was doing some history. I was looking at some history of a Midway Island. So yeah, those Telegram sharks, Mike. You're right.
You know what? Some YouTubers got to. I'm going to show you. Some YouTubers got to buy this and do a test on it on a ham radio. Share that screen. It's a crank emergency generator.
Steve, there you go. Merry Christmas, brother. From the clubhouse. From your brothers at the clubhouse.
Is that power poles?
Someone
No, that's spring
No.
kernels.
Yeah, Molson, go to another picture. There.
Oh,
No.
well,
I thought
no.
it was.
Oh, for a second there, I was like,
What's the output on that thing?
Okay, the
Doesn't
left
even
one is
have
3, 5,
USB-C.
6, 9, 12, and 15 volts. But what's the right one?
Plasma said he has one.
You do?
He's the one review on it.
Let's see.
this
Let's see.
best
Molson-
hand crank generator I ever
Molson,
had.
man, you got to get that thing going. Maybe you weren't going in the right direction. Not,
I went counterclockwise. My battery went dead.
oh, I want to get one.
It took
of
me
those,
7
but I
minutes in
don't-
order to get 1% to charge up. Oh.
Is that on deal today for the next 24 hours? Is that a prime deal?
No, it's not.
Only
You can save
7
2%
left.
at checkout.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
That's a hard
I've blown $54 before, but
Okay, look at the suggestion. You buy the generator with a magnetic oil dipstick for inverter generator. So not even, and then you buy the plug, the NEMA L530P. So a 30 amp plug on a little generator. Like, who comes up with these suggestions
on a DC
Really?
generator.
Yeah.
you know something. I think you know who you talk to. Seriously, you talk to Kevin K0KLB. He has that bicycle. I think is where he's been generating some DC power to run his 5 and 10 watts or less. That's who I would be talking to right now. Get on that bicycle. And can we maybe all lose a few pounds and be ham sexy, yet we're powering our radios? That's a challenge.
Can you charge a Tesla using a bicycle generator?
There will be no Teslas on Sealand, just for the record.
Yeah, we only
We will have one gas station. We will have one gas station on Sealand. Don't worry.
And that's where Frank cooks his beans.
What about the band Tesla? Can they show up? Is that
No,
still, come on.
only spurious emissions.
Oh,
We'll let them show up.
Did you see what Tank said?
We say.
Really? I'm not even going to repeat it.
No.
Tank.
That's a hard pass there, Tank.
Tank,
What bottle is he in tonight?
Tank,
Tin
really?
cup. That's what he said.
You
That'll
better
do
switch
it.
from. You better have a smoke. Drop the glass with the ice in it and go have a smoke, my brother.
You need some milk.
Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, goodness.
There's a fine line, and he crossed it.
Crossed it? He
Crossed
Kool-Aid
it.
Man through that song.
He did hopscotch. He hopscotched through it.
We were
All
back,
right.
guys.
Ape's got my back. The band Tesla's all right.
Okay.
He's from my era. He likes a good hair band.
They had hair bands in Nebraska? I thought it was just corn. No.
And some
Okay.
and some damn good football players. That's all I know. Those kids come out of the wombs and they're already like halfbacks and getting ready to play football. So look at this. Look at Shane. Champion generators on sale.
Yeah. Stay away. They are absolute hot garbage.
Only if you want to run radio.
Well, aren't we a radio show? Or are we a drinking show with a radio problem?
As Izzo stated earlier, how handy would that generator would have been for last Tuesday?
Like I said, I have a propane generator that's actually RF quiet, mind you.
And
But-
you,
I don't have a suicide cord.
Hey,
Ah.
Shane,
Not a fan.
brother Shane, your boss just called. Southwest flight 457 is sitting on the tarmac right now, awaiting instructions. Meanwhile, you're on Amazon.
Is that the flight that's stuck in Jacksonville?
Yeah, someone like that. And don't tell me that you're in a commissary right now on your break. Get back to the knock.
He's in the can. Whatever.
He's in the can. Be right there, boss. Sounds awful echo in there. No.
Oh, goodness.
Look at this guy. Hiking and Ham is browsing for tools. I did see some interesting tools. For stuff. I was even thinking, but I already had it. For like a POTA pack or in the back of your vehicle, you need a second set. Matter of fact, I was thinking of getting some basic tools for my daughter for up at the dorm. Because everybody needs the adjustable wrench. You need a Phillips screwdriver. You need a flathead, electrical tape,
Hammer.
Yeah, the hammer.
That's what the adjustable wrench is for. It's a crescent hammer.
Yeah.
Tighten it down, use it as a hammer.
And if some guy gives her shit, guess what she's going to do with them? Or that's the pliers. That's what the pliers will have the dual meaning of you mess with me. This is going to be labeled as my father's. So
I was going to say, she doesn't need a Louisville.
Guess what? She knows how to swing a good Louisville.
I
daughter's
bet.
good. Oh, my daughter's good. And my son's good with a 22. My son's very good with a 22. We got him.
He's not allowed on school grounds though.
Yeah, I know. We got him a 22 when he was, I think, about 12 years old, and he was just slightly taller than it, so it didn't fit in his shoulder right. So he had to hoist it horizontally a little bit differently, but he got it, man. He was shooting better than me. I'm like, oh my god, this kid's good. So
don't admit that. You know he watches the show.
That's right. Dad's lying right now, guys.
Because I'll get a text from him here in a minute.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Dad's lying.
Yeah. No.
So the UPS people are going to be busy. UPS, United States Postal Service, and everyone who starts delivering all of this Amazon stuff.
Amazon logistics down here.
Mm-hmm. So everybody is busy right now. This is like the Christmas in July that when the shopping clubs were doing this many years ago. Everybody laughed, but their sales were huge, and and all the investors said, "Yeah, we're laughing all the way to the bank, people."
That's right.
And it kept stimulated the economy. Away from the tourism and all this other stuff, we'll go back to the good old days of just buying stuff, as George Carlin would say, stuff. So, and then we'll do it again in right after Thanksgiving into December. So,
yeah. So
I go
that power
upstairs.
pack that I held up earlier, it's on Prime Day deal right now for $209.
I'm sorry, Steve. What's up?
That power pack that I had,
Yeah,
from EcoFlow, it's on Prime Day deal for $209. I spent $67 with the solar panel last July.
look at that. But you still didn't make it to the show last week. So
No,
we have to find.
I'll say my penance, Speaking of which, what's everybody doing this weekend?
Isn't it the Support Your Parks thing?
Yes, it is.
Parks.
Really?
Yes.
Yep.
Now I've got to work, but I'm thinking, and I got to park when I get out of work. I got to park literally 7 minutes down the road from the 911 center. So that's one option. And I was thinking of literally, get out of work and then go right to the park. And so what, whether I make 15 contacts or whether I make 150, who cares, right? It's about going out, having fun, supporting it. But
Yep.
I don't know. I got to think about this.
I've even took Friday off of work. I'm gonna be setting up bright and early Friday morning and see how many contacts I can make before Greg shows up. Because once Greg shows up, all bets are off.
Bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Yep.
So I go upstairs and
my oldest son, he's outside. Did I ever tell you about his lawn tractor project?
No, what's that?
So he
Is he
bought an
making
old
Zamboni?
lawn tractor. No, he bought an old lawn tractor. I mean, like the ones that are not hydrostat and all that,
Oh,
so that he can make a racing lawnmower.
okay.
Oh yeah.
You ever seen those?
Canadian,
So it looks
more
like,
more
I-
Canadian fun.
it's so redneck. Anyways, so it's
I used to have one.
Canadian redneck.
yeah. Anyway, so he off the engine. There's a vertical shaft, and it's got the pulley. So I had one of my coworkers. He milled off the pulleys, and he bought a big pulley. He's changing the gearing, so he's going from a big pulley to a small pulley, and he's outside trying to line it all up and weld it. And so, anyways, I go upstairs, and my wife's. They're all sitting at the rest of my kids are sitting at a table. They're playing a card game because they're not allowed on the internet when I'm on my show. And she's like, "Can you do me a favor? Can you just go look outside because there's this noise and it sounds like someone's outside the house and like I live in the country, so it's like there's something outside the house." Anyway, so I like open the front door, open it, and it's my son. My son's welding outside and having fun. But anyways, it's hilarious. And then somebody gave him an old lawn tractor for free. He's like, "Oh, for parts." He's like, "I'm gonna go get it." He goes and picks it up. It's the biggest pile of garbage I've ever seen, and now the front of my yard looks like a scrapyard.
Yep.
So
That's all right. Haul it
Yeah.
off for scrap and make a little bit of money.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
father, like father, like son. You that's you do those with those Zambonis, and this is how it starts. It starts with the lawnmower, and he can progress his way up to Zambonis.
You ever seen those? Like lawn
Oh, I
tractor
used-
racing?
Yeah, we
Yes,
used to do that
yes.
locally here. I used to have one that would do about 40 miles an hour, and it was just a 12-horse Briggs and Stratton motor. Just like you said, we'd switch out the gearing in the transmission, we'd switch out the pulleys.
Drop
we-
the deck.
Could I put a
Drop the
turbine
deck.
on it?
Yeah,
Drop
we-
the deck.
No, our rule was it still had to cut grass, so we had to cheat around that.
Oh, you had to keep the deck on.
Or a deck. But the other thing we did was we get a small Makuni snowmobile carburetor and replace the carburetor with that, so you have a foot pedal. Oh yeah, you can have a lot of fun with those things.
Can I tell you a secret?
I like Brian's idea. LS.
Mhm.
LS swap it.
So
Okay,
the next door neighbor used a little. Well, we didn't know it at the time, but it was really just nothing more than Jet A fuel. Threw that in that engine.
So Kate MRD says your son becomes a Zamboni driver. That's going to make every Canadian father proud. So at work,
Yes,
we were
he's
talking
right.
about Zambonis at work yesterday, and supposedly they now use lasers to scrape the ice. I didn't know that. So it used to be they just drove the Zamboni on there, and now the small rinks they're getting these laser. Like the graders that do the roads, they use lasers on the shovels. Well, supposedly they do that on skating rinks too now. So.
Wish I had the patent for that. We could take that money and put that into Sealand.
Craig says Molson with How Humvee. I don't know what you're saying, but the Humvee project is not going anywhere.
What
Hasn't
happened?
been.
Nah.
I just haven't gone around to it. It's a
Are you
sensitive
gonna buy
issue. My wife's been after me for 7 years to get that thing on there.
Okay, so when she comes on the show, that's one of those topics we don't bring up. We don't because we want her to come back.
We
We want her to
absolutely
come back
bring
for a
it up.
second. Okay, we absolutely okay. Because which way do we want to go? Do we want her to come on for a second time? Or we bring it up?
she'll come back on.
It's
It's
my
just to
wife
start
ain't
the
coming on the
trash
show
with
at
it.
all.
I told you. I talked to her already.
I know. I was there.
Would you get another caravan? Like if money was no issue, if you said, "Hey, honey, let's go out vehicle shopping today," is her choice going to be different from your choice for her primary vehicle that she's going to drive?
Absolutely.
What do you think she's going to choose?
She'll probably want like a Volkswagen SUV or whatever.
What would you pick? Let's say you wanted to surprise her.
You already know what I'd pick. We talked about this on the show. I'd want like a Yukon Denali or a Suburban Denali, which is
Right.
what I'm
So all
shopping
the-
for.
Right. You throw all the hockey gear. You throw all the hockey gear bags in the back and this and that, and you're good to go. Although the new ones do look like the Undertaker vehicle. That's the only thing with them. But
You mean a
there's so
hearse?
much room in there. Yeah, it does. But it's got so much room.
I was gonna say, old Cadillac hearse, perfect idea.
I mean, I was looking at one the other day. Oh, you're talking, Steve. You're talking like the Ghostbusters. What they did with the Ghostbusters, and they took that ambulance and they made it into the Ghostbuster mobile.
Absolutely.
That's what Molson needs to do. The Molson mobile. That's a chick wagon right there.
Leave me alone.
Oh goodness.
KAMRD says now you'll need a engineering degree to be a Zamboni driver. Yeah, when you start using those lasers, you're absolutely right, Mike.
No, it auto does it. You just need a computer programmer in the back end.
No, okay. I think we know a guy. Steve.
Or two. Beer snack.
Beer snack.
I caught a little bit of MRD's live stream today. He was giving stuff away, man. He had the best deals.
What do you have? What do you have today, Joe?
And he was giving away some antennas and stuff.
Cool.
Put me on the spot like that.
I was gonna say, did he give away an antenna storage rack by chance?
I missed the live. I clicked through it. And he gave a lot of shit away. Okay? Jesus.
I was talking about his Mailbag Monday antenna storage rack, but
Oh.
it stored more than just antennas.
10 antennas and a DMR radio. See?
Wow.
Dang.
Oh, look there. He posted in the chat.
Very cool.
He still has 40 antennas, so it's okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
He says thanks for watching, Steve.
I see that. I see that.
And just like Dennis
always
says,
fantastic.
and just like Dennis, nice rack. Well, Dennis says nice storage rack, but nothing wrong with a nice rack.
Nope.
Yeah,
No, up to 64.
Mike, you really have
64.
64 antennas?
Yeah, I
Well,
can imagine.
People keep sending him antennas, so
You should have gave 5 away. Then you would have a nice number.
You see on TV, like when the guy goes to the closet and he opens up his closet, it's all the same suit, and he sits there and can't decide which one to wear today.
Mm-hmm.
Just a different tie.
He's got different antennas, but yeah, they got different ties on them. Same, they all radiate, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
to say.
you just picture Mike getting ready to go for a portal. He opens up this big walk-in closet, and there's all these antennas. He's going like this. I'll take this one and this one. Then he goes over to the other cabinet, opens up, and he's got all his big geeks and little geek battery boxes. Which one of these should I take?
You should have a rotation list. You know?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, which infed half wave do I take today?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've actually done that. There's nothing wrong with that. Matter of fact, what I bought recently, and I probably should have done it with today, but I bought it last month. Was I like these nice zippered bags, but they got to be of a nice material to hold my end feds because I usually put on my own wire winder if it doesn't come with it. I use my night ice ties, so this way here it's just like anything else. When I keep it properly tied up, when you go to untie it,
I use these.
look at this. There you go. Very, very similar. Yep.
Yep.
Very, very similar, Scout. That stuff is important. Management of your stuff is very important.
I got the
Most, what do you got?
I got the coffee and ham radios antenna I bought when I was in Dayton.
I was
warranty
just
with
about to bring that up in chat. I was tagging Jim. I go over to Coffee and Ham Radio site, and where's the prime deals, man? You got to keep up with the competition.
I still gotta put it together. I haven't had the chance to. Actually, this is the first time I was smelling it. It's got a weird smell, almost like a burnt electronic component smell.
Is it worse than a dog?
I hope that's not a bad omen, Abe.
Abe rubbed it under his pits.
Whoa. So,
I'm
anyways,
sure there's
no,
a warranty.
nice one.
Actually, wait, I just thought of a great movie. It's called Road Trip. There's a great movie out there called Road Trip, and there's a restaurant scene with French toast. That's all I'm going to say. And you guys got to watch it and find that scene. You know what I'm talking, Steve? When he says, what was the French toast? Was it undercooked or overcooked? Or
No, honestly, I'm looking forward to building this, and it's got like the print is whatever this material is. I forget the ultra or whatever their fancy name is for this type of material.
Nylon.
Whatever.
All right,
and the wire's nice. I can't wait to do it.
Now,
How
my
does-
red
how-
light
hey,
came on,
How do you know it?
and I had to go get another beer. And as I'm shutting things down, I swear I heard Molson say I had to smell it.
Yeah,
He was-
what
he
they
was
were
You're
smelling.
smelling your damn antenna?
No, so when I open up the Ziploc bag, there was a smell, and it smelled like burnt electronics. So I
That's
just
what he had his pork chop sandwich in before he shipped the
Oh.
antenna.
there you go.
Just
I
a
don't know
hint
what
of
he's like.
just a hint of sweet baby Ray's. Then I guess.
No, I think it's a silicone wire. Has a little different smell, but it's really nice.
Plasma, you're right.
Guys, I'm looking
Maybe
forward to
Coffee
doing
and
this.
Ham Radios will have their deals soon. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen.
Those boys are
you got
shipping
it.
out so many antennas. You see that?
Well,
Chuck,
Maybe
Chuck
they'll put
knows
the
that
Tumblr on sale.
another shipment. Those guys are booming. Like, man.
let me
being
tell you
in the-
something. Let me tell you
being
something.
in the
Chuck
business
is
of
like Santa
antennas.
Claus. Santa Claus at the North Pole, but he's part of the elf team. He's part of that elf management. This is where management gets their hands dirty, just like the little people. So, but you got to give Chuck a break a little bit. You got, Chuck's got to have, he's got to go sip a daiquiri, relax a little bit. In 1 or 2 days, you get him back into the workshop again. So. The boys at Coffee and Ham Radio, they know what they're doing to keep Chuck this way here because you don't want to burn Chuck out. You can't burn the seniors out. That's not fair. So,
Well,
I
I'm
think,
waiting for
I
their
think
hex
they need
beam
to
to show
invest
up.
in some. I think they need. Abe, you guys need to invest in some custom packaging.
did you at
Think
least
what-
get a sticker? Did you get a sticker though?
I did.
All right.
Did you get an ape
This is
sticker?
my first Coffee and Ham Radio. This might be my first Coffee and Ham Radio sticker.
Well, that's why you got to get that thing built so you can put the sticker on something.
I'm gonna build this week. I'm gonna build it this week. I'm gonna film the build, and I'm never gonna edit it. And none of you are gonna ever see the video. That's my commitment.
That's about right.
That's my deal. That's
Well-
what I do.
Just skip the hassle of editing. Just do it as a live stream. Just set up
Yeah.
two cameras.
Right here tonight. Or tell you what, maybe next week, or actually, we may have a guest to be determined next week. But maybe the week or the week after, though. Why don't you just do that while we're here in the clubhouse? This is what guys do in clubhouses. They build
Yeah.
stuff. Why not?
We can listen to you swear when you.
Yeah, swear jar.
Yep.
I think I need to buy a new soldering kit. I think
Oh,
I saw
okay.
it.
I'll hook you
Amazon
up.
Amazon Prime Day. Yeah, go through
Yeah.
the Joe Brett affiliate.
I'll DM you a link there, buddy.
I was gonna say that they do have some
we
nice
might be
rework
able to
stations available.
Smell burnt chicken. That'd be good.
I think, Daniel, if you'll check the online deals section of our Discord, I believe Shane or Dude or somebody posted a solder station deal.
Yep.
I remember seeing that earlier.
Hey, Joe Brett, speaking of stuff, and very serious, you want to take a shout out and why don't you post a link there if you have it readily available on that great T-shirt I saw today
I think
coming up
Prime
for
deals-
August for the August event.
Oh, man. See, I always got to remember
Or-
that link.
Or see, this is why you need to write this stuff down, brother.
Hold on.
Or do you want? I mean, listen, man. Listen, we
I
have
got it,
many
I got it.
weeks leading up to it, but go ahead, Joe. Tell them
So-
what you did.
I find every year we go to this is third year for the Ham Fest. I like saying every year because it makes it sound like I've gone there for 20. But
Yeah.
So the first year I made a little T-shirt with my call sign and stuff on it. The next year I got a little bit more design worthy on it, I guess, and get the other half a matching one. We at least match one day of the weekend, right? It's fun for the girl. So this year, she's like, "Have you made our shirts yet?" And I'm like, "No." And she's, I'm a guy. She's asked me 3 or 4 times. So I finally, over the weekend, I got out here and I designed me a shirt, and I think it's pretty cool. I made some alterations of the design, so you can put your own call sign on it if you want to. Or there's one I really like. It just says Hemfest Paradise. It's kind of popping. I like it. But
I actually liked what you did. If you can share your screen, if you have that readily available. I actually what you did, because you depicted a couple things going on, and it's not too busy. It's actually perfect, Joe. I thought what you did was great.
I like that. I might have to order one of those.
Joe, you make me want to tell my kid, get your ass up to Yukon yourself, because I'm going to I'm going to be in Bama, is where I'm going to be.
Come on.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the colors.
y'all don't look at my downloads.
Is that
Close your
$2.99 a sticker?
That's the lowest price, dude.
What's wrong with that, Molson? What do you want him to charge? Canadian $4.99?
I'm
Oh,
not saying
we're-
anything. I'm just asking. It's $2.99 a sticker.
Oh! You made it seem like I didn't know whether that was a good deal or whether it was too high. But look at that.
Oh, there we go. That's a little better.
Oh my God! In the safety green.
So there's a Hamfest Paradise. That's kind of cool.
That is cool.
And that's a blank one. You throw your own call sign across that if you want to. Yeah, so I incorporated, the pavilion, us hanging out, that looks like some tipsy folks there. Radios,
Don't know what you're
antennas at the
talking about.
pavilion. Don't know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Need spinach dip.
It didn't look right on the print.
Joe, scroll to the right. I see it. I spy MRD. Keep on going. Keep on going. Can we show that? Look at
There
this.
you go.
Look at that. Let me tell you something. Every ham shack should have that picture. Matter of fact, Joe, can you send me that? I don't care. Send me JPEG or whatever. I want that for my shack, because if that doesn't add 6 dB, man, my God, that's good. That's a good looking guy. Look at that. That picture says it all, man. That's all about marketing right there. I want that picture.
I got a whole collection of those. Let's see.
What else
You
you
got
got in there? Look
T.O.
at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might. Oh,
Why is he so? That's the picture where you. Just
I think Mike took his beer. That's what it is.
I swear, every time I see that picture, I just want to give him a hug or give him some cotton candy and make him happy.
oh my goodness. Yeah,
He needs a hug. That man, that ham radio operator needs a hug.
He needs a hug.
I think like all of us, we have folders. And if you guys don't know it, I have folders of a lot of various things here relating to Ham Radio Clubhouse that I have. And I don't know which one. I think the Molson one may have more than what but I think some night we should just share. We should just share what we have.
Mm.
That could be a show in itself.
yeah.
But let's go through them first off the air or off YouTube.
Oh,
Clean up some stuff first.
It's funny. My downloads folder, if you go back and try to pause the show, it's just full of a bunch of radio downloads, firmware and stuff. So you're going to be disappointed.
Like one of them I have to add tonight is before the show when I was talking with Pam, I snapped a quick shot. So now I have a picture of Pam who's not officially been on the show, but it was fun just to talk with her. And,
Sorry,
So-
did you just say you took a picture of my wife?
yes. Would you like a picture of her? I have a picture of her. Would you like a picture?
Oh, wow.
She
Ooh,
let
at
me
that
tell you
face.
something. Dude. She's
I
gonna
felt
go
the
in the
whoop ass in
Molson.
that
She
look.
No, he knows I'm a gentleman. It's gonna go in the Molson folder with all the other great Molson pictures. Because listen, as a kid, I'm a kid from the 70s. We used to have to go get the film developed, whether it was at the Photomat or at the Medimart. You guys don't know what Medimart. That was a big chain here for Bradley's here in the Northeast. And you would buy these. It was on a spiral photo thing with the clear this clear wrap, and the pages would be white and kind of sticky. And then you put your pictures in it, and then you put the saran wrap sort of over it, and that was your photo album. Well, there's no such thing as photo albums anymore. Everything is now either on hard drives or up in the cloud in folders. That's how we do it now. That's how we rock. So, no, Brian, I never had the El Camino.
Who came up with that survey?
What's that? What's it say?
Where does that come from?
What?
Should the Ham Radio Clubhouse become just the Clubhouse? Oh, yes, I remember that conversation. Sorry.
Who is getting into our legal we don't have an LLC. Well, who's getting into our legal here?
Shane done swapped accounts or something.
Oh my God.
Close.
Hey, Digital Rancher, we got to get you on the on this show. So, Digital Rancher, send me an email. I'm good on QRZ, and let's get you scheduled. And we're going to talk radio with you.
Let's see what's going on here. Ignore poll. Close poll. Look at Shane's like, calm down.
Yeah, for the man who can't talk. He says he can't talk.
Calm down. It's called audience participation.
Wow.
See, I don't see it on the Streamlabs chat.
See you, Dennis.
Is that on the YouTube one?
Yeah, it's just on the YouTube one.
Okay.
It's a YouTube poll.
7-3, Dennis.
Take care, Dennis.
Mr. Denko himself.
Yeah.
Who's got a Denko? Yep.
Yeah.
I know Joe's got one. I've got one. Izzo, did you get one?
No, never got one.
I'm interested. He's starting to make these bigger batteries now, or he's experimenting with the build.
Look at Scout 75. He's going to pull something. He's going to pull something from there. You know it. This is 1,001 reasons why I love Scout 75.
Look
at
He
him.
said,
Look
who's
at
got
that.
one? Who's got two?
Oh,
Lord,
That had a
you
good
come
beat
on.
to it, actually.
Who stopped the
Scout.
poll?
Scout, you never disappoint.
Yeah.
Look at
I'm
that.
what I think I'm his first repeat customer.
There you go.
Like Amazon.
Yeah.
Things you've bought before. Buy it
yeah.
again.
No, he's got a great battery. These things are awesome.
Good. Yes, he does. And he's a good guy, too.
Yeah, that's the best part is, well, a lot of stuff in ham radio is all cottage garage shop type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, pack tenants made by basically a one-man guy.
That's right.
A one-man guy. Well, you know what I meant. Car antennas, all that stuff is made by a handful
Hadn't been
of
charged
people.
in here.
Yep.
Nice.
And that's the cool thing about this is it was built by somebody that I actually know, somebody I consider a friend, and it's just kind of cool to support fellow hams. So if you get a chance,
Where do you buy
And-
it?
he's got a website.
I'm on the
Denko.
website now, and there's like no store from what I can tell.
Hey, Ed, that's a great idea. Guys who are running those true SDX and other small radios like that, tin can, the tuna fish QRPers and all that other stuff, man, that's a great idea just to power it up.
Yep.
Seriously,
Works
I'm
great
trying
for
to find
705 as
where to
well.
Buy the battery.
What? Share your screen. Which web? Because he's got like, that's the one thing Dennis has to straighten out. He has like 3 websites and one.
Oh,
Okay.
maybe that's the issue. Hold on. Windows.
Hey, look at that.
and-
Goes
Yeah, there it is. The Denko
Right,
Enterprise.
right,
Yep.
jumping in there.
Does he ship to Canada, though?
So what are you saying? It's a different site?
Let's see here.
See all those links in the chat? Try one of those.
Oh, so you have to read about it. And, hold on, I'm on it right now.
No.
You have to read about it, and then
Did you click hit Ape's link or my link?
I clicked Ape's link.
No, of course you did. Mine takes you right to the batteries.
Here.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just show you. I clicked Ape's link. I'll do it again. Okay.
Hey, they're on sale too. Look there.
Look
Yeah.
at this.
Yep.
Amazon or Denko Prime
Denko
Day.
Prime. Yeah, Denko Prime
Denko
Day.
Prime
There
Day.
you go. Shop. Okay. Let's see. All right, keep going. I'm shopping. I'm looking. I'm browsing.
Does it show the stuff?
It's not bad. These are good prices.
Yeah,
they are good prices.
they're very
Bring it
good
up.
price.
Bring it up for us.
Quality.
Yeah.
And he mentioned the other day that he realized his prices are actually too low compared to the competition. So,
Dude, I want that T-shirt. Oh, look at that. That's a cool T-shirt. If nothing
Yeah.
else. Yeah.
So, what battery do you have, Shane?
I have both those in the top there. Yeah, I got the one that you're on right now. That's the square one. And then I have the compact one. So,
Generation 2.
yep. You see, it's just a little bit smaller. This way.
That's really a good price.
Yeah,
I like that.
a very good price. They're well built. I'm very happy.
Look at that. You've been custom.
Yeah, notice that he even
Battery
has
management.
his own.
Oh wow.
This man has
That's
sweated
pretty cool.
so many years in his garage building these batteries.
And I believe you can buy his battery management card thing on its own too.
What the? I don't know. There's not a lot of products on here right now, but I keep on seeing his tweets with like new renditions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I wish he didn't leave, because we should, get him on here, ask more, where he is with supplies but look at this cool T-shirt. Oh my God.
I like
gotta
that
have
T-shirt.
I gotta have that T-shirt. Oh, look, you get it in black.
Yep. I got a black one. I wore it yesterday. It's in the laundry.
Oh my goodness. Let's see.
Yeah.
Do they have it? Do they have it in my fat man size?
No, of
Let's
course
see.
he does. He's got it to fit me.
Yeah. Because I'm very, very particular about my T-shirts. Oh yeah, he has it. I'm gonna place that order.
Yep.
There you go.
I may even get a sticker to throw it on the battery box.
Gotta have a sticker.
I know you got to have a sticker.
Oh yeah.
I'm sitting here trying to figure out what type font I want for my Monsanto shirt.
And what Jody points out, hey Molson, Jody says the Denko sticker is equally priced. So Joe Brett's sticker is $2.99. So is Dennis's Denko for $2.99. So there you go.
But as far as my prices go, that's just the lowest that service that I use. I mean, that's their default. I can't go any lower.
But you can go higher if you want.
Oh, I could absolutely sell you a $50 shirt, but you name your
premium
price
one?
and it'll make you.
Here's the
So
thing.
so okay, I'll be honest. My reaction, because it seems like people, my reaction is you guys know this. The Clubhouse guys know this. When I talk prices, and I talk costs as like if I was
Sorry, Ron.
coordinating it, right? So if I was getting a printing service to make me 300 stickers, right? I go 300 times. I didn't realize it was retail price. So my mind is always going to wholesale
Oh,
cost.
yeah.
So for wholesale cost, no. So that was my reaction. $2.99 because I forgot we're on the show. Okay, so that's why.
Yeah.
But I will
You
say
guys
this.
know my gig.
So Joe, you use Spreadshirt, correct?
That's right.
So guys, if you're looking for some nice apparel, if you're looking for the a cool apron. Yes, they have aprons. You go to Spreadshirt. I know Joe Brett uses Spreadshirt. I know Shane, our buddy Shane, uses Spreadshirt. Smoking Ape, Ape.
Yep.
You can take their logos and just like what Joe was saying earlier, and you can add stuff to it, put your call sign on it. Man, you can look so cool at that barbecue in the backyard or whatever you're doing. And not only are you supporting these guys, but you're looking good too.
Mhm.
So, that's one of the things about Spreadshirt that I like, that I could take it in my, because I'm very particular about my stuff and how it and where I want the logo to be. And Spreadshirt allows you to take it while still using the logo and supporting them, but give me the option of where do I want to put that logo.
Yep. I got a Spreadshirt t-shirt from the Ape, Joe, and Shane, and it's the same thing. I picked out the colors I want, and you can move the logo around if you want.
Yeah, it's great.
It's very cool. Yep.
You could put it on the front. You could put it on the back. You could put. You want to go long sleeve when we get to that long sleeve T-shirt weather, and you could do something on like a sleeve.
Long sleeve? What's that? Us Southern boys know nothing about.
Yes, you do. You experienced that a couple years ago in January.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
When you said, "Hey, Izzo, can I borrow a shovel?" Anyway.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's about that time. I'm looking at it. We got to lock this place up. We're gonna have to clean the bathrooms, or someone's gonna have to do it tomorrow. Beer Snack's gonna have to pull out the calculator. We appreciate everybody who has supported us tonight. The Buy Me a Coffee, guys, if you will, again, is always open. You know what we do with that money, but we got to start. We're gonna have to pull down the shades, put the chairs up, and unplug the jukebox. So, Molson, you want to say goodnight to everybody?
Good night,
I'm sorry to
everybody.
bother you. No, I know
I
you're
just
busy
realized
over
I had
What'd
YouTube open.
what'd you
and
realize?
it said, there was a suggested video, the Andy Cali Friday Night FT8 Extravaganza from Kate MRD. And I didn't realize, so I was skimming through the video. So yeah, sorry I got distracted.
Was
Mike,
it 8 hours?
You have
again?
a couple seconds of what?
Was it 8 hours again?
It was an hour and 21 minutes and 47 seconds. Anyways, for me, guys, I don't got much coming up. You'll never have a video, as always. Enjoy being here tonight. And once again, I just thinking about Ant and his family, Bean's family. And thanks, guys, for watching.
Scout 75. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, well, thanks for.
You must have had nothing to do tonight.
Pretty well, yeah.
Yep, I'm out of the dumpster fire, so.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it. It's always a blast hanging out with you. Yeah, I got a couple of videos in the works. I got a whole series I'm putting together on that little man pack I'm putting together with my Yaesu FTM 300. Building a digipeater out of it and a bunch of other stuff. So there'll be a bunch on that. Support Your Parts weekend coming up for Porta this weekend. And I'm taking Friday off of work. Shaq and Greg is coming up for the weekend. So we're going to be hanging out we're camping at 2 different parks because some idiot didn't book the reservations in time. So we could only stay at the primary park Friday night. And then we're going to stay at our park Saturday. So, of course, we're going to have to do a rove in between, right? So we're going to
Have you camped with him before?
Yeah.
What's it like, or is that a whole nother show?
No, that's a whole nother show.
Oh, that's
that's a Discord only show.
Is that a dumpster fire edition of the whole new show offline?
I'm still in therapy because it was first off, it was in Iowa. I drove to Iowa and I stayed in that cabin with both Greg and Norm. So yeah,
that's like bookends. That's a double dose bookend.
Oh, it was rough, but it was so much fun. But yeah.
How many beds? 2 beds? 2? 1?
I slept outside. I
was gonna say Norm's been known to do that too. So
yeah,
yeah.
But But all seriousness, Greg's a great guy. Norm's a great guy too. Fun time. I'm looking forward to this. We'll have a few videos of it. We might even do a live stream at one of the parks if we get a good signal. We might do a late shift live stream. So who knows what's going to happen? But
Cool. Got
yeah.
you. I got all you guys inside my ham alert. Guys,
Yep.
put them in your ham alert. Can't say it enough. Put everyone in the ham alert.
But we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have some brats, have some beers, a lot of Poda and a little roving. Obviously, the beer will be after the roving. We're not high school kids anymore, but we're going to have a good time.
Not destroying a buddy's car, you know.
No.
In bed by 10 o'clock.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
I'm an early riser. I'm up by 5 most of the time, so hanging around with those guys will keep me up a little bit, but we'll have fun.
There you go. There you go. Steve?
Yep. So same thing. Support your parks this weekend. I'm gonna try to work on videos. We'll see how well that goes. But other than that, I have a trip coming up beginning of August. I'm headed to Nashville, so I'll go ahead and activate Tennessee then. And then end of August, I'll be in Huntsville.
Cool. Joe Brett.
Man, I don't make no plans if you ain't figured that out by now. But I've got a couple of HTs and digital meter, something, whatever they call it, multimeter.
You don't make plans. You make videos is what you do. There you go.
That's not what the other show's been saying, but whatever. So
I was gonna say you've been spending a lot of time on that other show.
you gotta join, man. You gotta stay close to him, man.
Yes, man. You gotta, this is a plan we had. It's like the Pentagon. We're gonna send people out there. We're gonna see what they're saying. Next thing you know, look, listen. Molson said it. This was the show of nothing. Now all of a sudden, other guys are doing something like what we did. Hey, that's great, man, because we also do what they do too. So it's still it's a compliment that goes both ways.
Yeah.
But having Joe Brett as our ambassador out there is very, very important. Just like with Sealand, it's very important. You have your lobbyists, have your ambassadors, your partnerships. Very, very important for our hobby.
I mean, it's just really quite simple. You get along with me, I'll get along with you. But I'd say that Jim guy in Alabama is really pushing the line. I'm probably going to go over there pretty soon. But
that may be a future show where we're going to have Jim on to. He's going to have to explain himself. So anyway,
once you get that flex.
Oh, yeah, he got all cocky when he got that flex.
Hey guys, I really want us, as we start to wrap things up here, a couple things that come to my mind. Yes, support your parks. Just get on the radio, guys. Whether support your parks weekend, be good. Don't be one of these crabby people who say, "Hey, can you please go somewhere else and operate?" Or "I need you on CW, I need you on FTA." Guys, just go operate, man. Stay off that social media and get on the radio. That's why you got a license. So just go have some fun. I want to say thanks to all the guys who uploaded all those videos for yesterday, Monday night. Unfortunately, I worked and I'm going to catch them on the replay, whether I'm in the bathroom or at the library or wherever I'm going to be. It doesn't make a difference. That's the wonderful world of YouTube. But go watch these videos. These guys put a lot of time and energy into making them. I thought it was a great idea. Carlos has stepped up. Once again, this is a great group we have. I love our group. I am honored to be part of a great group of men and women who know how to have fun in this hobby. And when something needs to get done, it gets done. Okay. It doesn't get swept under the rug or dust in the corner, sawdust on the floor. It gets done. So Carlos next month for the month of August, and anybody who wants to get in, it's not a clicky thing either. You want to just contact Carlos, Life at Terminal Velocity, and let him know that you want to do a video. He'll tell you the criteria, how long it should be and this and that, so it gets fit in, and then you get on the schedule. It's really simple, and it's about having fun. So kudos to those guys who did what they did, and as well as the live shows afterwards. Once again, T.O. and the boys had a fantastic show. I fell asleep. I was not able to catch Kyle's show, but I think Kyle did something with CW. If you're into CW, you should be really following Kyle regarding a lot of, because Kyle is getting back involved with CW again. And Kyle is such a great guy with all this CW stuff. It's just cool. As we end tonight's show once again, our peace and love to Ant and Bean and their families. Bean will forever be in our hearts. She joins that wall. That wall. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that beautiful QSL card from a beautiful lady who had so much heart and fun and love for this hobby. And she put up with all of the curmudgeons in this hobby. So, you know, and chasing them satellites and chasing them POTA, and go watch her videos. Ant is has kept the channel up. I'm not sure how long it will be. That's the family's decision. But go check out those videos on YouTube. They are really fun. They'll make you laugh. And if you're having a bad day, maybe it'll just calm you down a little bit and make you just rethink about life. And as Robin Williams said, let's stop taking things so damn serious. So again, Bean, thank you for gracing us with your love and fun. That's very, very important. So good. Ant says he's not going to take it down. Thank you, Ant. So we that's a nice legacy. So, hey guys, get on the radio, have fun. Whoever's going to start playing that out music. But before we do, let's wave and say 7-3. Hey, Molson, I'm sorry to bother you. Molson, can you...
73,
Bye, guys.
everybody.
See you next week.